Welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's explore our yoga practice off the mat. There are tons of benefits to a regular chair yoga practice. It will improve your sleep, boost your mood, increase flexibility, and strengthen and tone your muscles. Grab a standard kitchen, desk, stool, or folding chair. Make sure the chair is sturdy and the right height for your body type. Sit towards the edge of your seat with your feet planted firmly on the floor in front of you, hip distance apart. Root through the sit bones, elongate your spine, and reach the crown of your head towards the sky. Okay, let's get into it. Settle into your seat and place one hand over your heart and the other over your stomach. Let's take a moment to practice a visualization exercise. So summon your imagination. Lower your gaze or close your eyes and imagine yourself as you sit in the chair right now. Visualize your body from head to toe. Now picture the room you're sitting in. See the furniture, the decorations. Envision all of the rooms in the building you're in. See your building and your entire property. Pan out and imagine your neighborhood and all the buildings, trees, and cars around your block. Envision the lawns and the roadways, the birds and animals, and all the people going about their day in their own little worlds. Pan out a little wider to picture all the land and sea filled with life flourishing. See the clouds circling the globe. Pull back further to envision the moon and the earth, the planets and the stars, the universe. You are witness to it all. You are part of it all. Let's practice a little pranayama or breath control to help us relax and bring our focus to the present moment. Begin to observe the sound of your breath and notice how similar it is to the natural rhythm of the ocean. Take deep, nourishing inhalations, followed by full, complete exhalations. Now cup your hands in front of your mouth as you would on a crisp morning. Inhale through the nostrils. Now open the mouth wide and exhale. Inhale and do an audible exhalation as you breathe out with your mouth wide open. And let's try that open mouth Ujjayi breath again. Bring your hands back to your lap. Try to create the same sound on your exhale, but with the mouth closed. You should feel your abdominal muscles engage as you empty your body of breath. You will also feel a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Bring your hands to your ears as you breathe like this, cupping them gently over your ears to listen to the ocean sound that you have created in your own head. Release your pranayama. Bring your hands back down to your lap. Interlace your fingers in front of your face and extend your arms. Breathe in and raise your hands to the sky. Open your heart. Breathe out and round through the spine. Continue connecting the breath with the motion in this cat-cow variation. Empty your lungs fully on each exhale and widen through the chest, opening your heart on each inhale. Now release your arms and slowly roll your head back to upright. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly drop your chin to your chest, feeling a nice stretch in the back muscles of your neck. Now breathe in and roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Stretching the side neck. Exhale and roll back to center. Let's repeat that on the other side. Inhale and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, come back down to center. Move slowly and allow the breath to invite the motion as you gently and mindfully move your head. Continue on one more side, and then on your next exhale, bring your chin back towards the center of your chest. Inhale and rise. Let's move on to shoulder rolls. Begin to roll your shoulders forward. Remember to connect the breath here. And let's reverse direction. Warming up all the muscles in your shoulders, chest, and upper back. Do a few more rotations like this. Let's move on to the lower half of our body as we warm up and prepare for practice. Grab onto either side of your chair and lift your left leg up and over in a half circle. Widening your legs, repeat on the other side. Sit tall and return your legs back to center, one at a time. Your movement should be slow and refined here. Your core is strong, and your movement should be mindful and slow as you spread your legs wide and then bring them back to close. The breath invites the movement and not the other way around. Okay, let's start our practice. Turn your torso to face the left side of the room, pointing your toes towards the left wall. Your right knee should be bent and your shin is parallel to the floor as you press into the ball of your right foot. Distribute your weight evenly. Abdominals and thigh muscles are active. Rest your hands on your hips and adjust the hips to face forward. And lift your arms so your biceps are in line with your ears. Now extend your right leg, pressing through the heel. We're in Warrior One. Okay, let's make it even on the other side. Turn your torso to face the right side of the room, pointing your toes toward the right wall. Your left knee is bent and your shin stays parallel to the floor as you press into the ball of your left foot. Abdominals and thigh muscles are strong and engaged. Rest your hands on your hips and adjust your hips to face forward and lift your arms up high. Now extend your left leg, pressing through the heel. Come back to center and take a moment to integrate. Now turn towards the left side of the room briefly to ensure that your knee is stacked over your ankle and your toes are pointing in the same direction as your knee. Now guide your front body to face the front of the room and extend your right leg out with your right foot flat. You can keep your hands on your hips or raise them to shoulder height. Extend the arms, reaching in opposite directions. Focus your gaze and steady your breath. Hold. Return to center by raising your arms up overhead and bringing your palms together down to heart center. Take a moment to integrate, and let's repeat on the other side. Face the right side of the room with your right knee bent. Now guide your torso to face forward. Inhale and lift your arms to shoulder height. And extend your left leg out with the left foot flat on the floor, facing the front of the room as well. To gaze past your right fingers. Warrior Two. Return to center by raising your arms up overhead and bringing your palms together down to heart center. Take a moment to integrate. Sit tall in your seat. Plant your feet firmly on the floor, hip distance apart, and reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Begin to gather the breath into your lungs as you raise your hands up overhead and bring your palms together. Be mindful that your shoulders do not rise up. Exhale and hold. As you draw your next breath, try to lengthen through the sides of the body and reach a little higher out of the hips. Exhale and now reach up and over towards the left side of the room. Breathe as you reach and create more space through the right side of your body. You may have a tendency to hunch forward. Counter that by guiding your heart back towards the ceiling. Continue reaching up and stretching towards the side of the room. You are welcome to release one of your arms down to the side body if that brings more comfort in this stretch. Return to center and float the arms down over your heart. Close your eyes to integrate for a moment. Notice how your body feels on the right versus the left side. We will repeat on the right side now. Inhale to raise your arms up and overhead, and then exhale and reach towards the right side of the room. Breathe space into the left side of the body as you reach towards the right. Repeat any modifications you made on the other side. Use your inhalations to reach up and out of your hips towards the ceiling, reaching through your fingertips. And then use your exhalations to sink further deeper into the stretch on the side body. Doing this seated half moon stretch regularly will help to strengthen your abdominals, obliques, and realign your spine to alleviate lower back pain. Bring your hands back to your heart on the next exhale and pause for a moment to integrate. Feel the echo of the posture coursing throughout your body. Let's move into pigeon pose. Lift your left leg and rest your ankle on your right knee. Flex your foot. Sit tall and inhale deeply. As you exhale, begin to hinge forward from the hips with a flat back. Bring your chest towards your bent leg for a nice hip opening stretch. Let's repeat that on the other side. Lift your right leg and now rest that ankle on your left knee. Remember to flex your foot. Grab onto your knee and your ankle. Inhale and then slowly bend forward. Be mindful of your range of motion here. Don't go past the point of comfort. Inhale and come back up to seated. Let's wrap up the practice with a forward fold. Reach up to the ceiling as you take a long, deep breath in. Exhale and allow your arms to fall as you hinge forward at the waist. Bring your hands to your shins or your feet. You can also rest them on a yoga block for additional support. Allow your head to hang heavy. Breathe deeply into the back body. From here, we will twist to the right. Inhale and lift your gaze to the right side of the room. As you lift your right arm, turn your chest toward the right side of the room. Exhale as you twist. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Come back to your forward fold and now repeat on the other side. Look towards the left side of the room as you lift your left hand up towards the ceiling, reaching through the fingertips. Breathe here and twist. Release your hand back down to the floor and take a few breaths here. And then slowly ragdoll your way back up to a seated position. In our final moments together, let's connect to something deep within ourselves. Rest one hand over your heart and the other over your stomach as you bring your eyes to close. Take this moment to observe your whole body. Perhaps you have created more space and openness where once there was tightness. Thank you for taking the time to connect with yourself. Namaste. Remember to subscribe to my videos on YouTube.